Hello everyone and welcome back to another GTA Online guide, where in this video we're taking a look at the EMP gun, a new, well actually this is a first of a kind gun launcher released as part of the contract DLC. So for the price of a new office that you have to buy for at least $2 and a bit million, as well as $377,000 for the gun itself, I keep calling it a gun, it's a launcher. You get a launcher that can only be customized with the usual colorization as all the other standard guns. With a maximum ammo count of 20, which can be refilled via the interaction menu, the launcher at first glance seems to be a carbon copy of the handheld grenade launcher from the Bikers DLC, and it is. It's basically the same weapon, only it looks more future sci-fi, and it shoots out projectiles which give off an EMP effect. Which is a bit odd in terms of design, because when you fire the thing, the grenades that it shoots out, they look no different than any other 14mm grenade, but I digress. So what can the launcher do? Well, you know those mines from that Arena War DLC like 2 years ago? It's exactly the same thing, only in projectile format. Yeah, this thing sucks. You know that video I made a few days ago of me discussing how this EMP launcher could work? Well, let me play the clip. If that's the case, then how is this gun going to deliver that payload? Is it going to shoot a projectile that you have to load in one at a time like the handheld grenade launcher? If that's the case, I don't really see how this will be a very useful device, because if your objective is to take down a flying Oppressor Mark II, having to shoot it down from the sky like this, then I think you'd be better off with a weapon which has a high fire rate like the minigun or the Widowmaker to take them out. It is that, and the problems are as I expected. The grenades don't explode on impact unless it's a vehicle, so magically it knows the difference between not a vehicle and a vehicle. So you better be a bloody good shot if you want to hit your target. The range is pretty sucky on the thing, and the non-impact explosion time is pretty long, so you better get practicing shooting with the thing if you want to use this thing for its intended purpose. And its purpose being shutting off the engine and steering for a few seconds. That's literally all it does. Damage dealt to players when you shoot them is tiny, the effect of shutting down vehicles is short, and you can't even use it in certain vehicles. You can use it on a bike and in the back of a helicopter, but let's be honest here, who uses bikes that aren't Oppressor Mark IIs and helicopters in today's GTA Online? Hardly anyone, especially since you can afford to buy this gun. So I fail to understand the purpose of this weapon. It's so situational, it's hard to hit your intended target, it's expensive, it's slow. Have I said enough about this thing yet? The EMP gun sucks. I would avoid buying it if you're on a tight budget for the DLC. I thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you around, folks.